Owner immediately locked in for Fnatic, answered by Ornn. That was a very quick second phase from both these teams.
All right, they're eager to get into game, and so are we. Fnatic largely running back a very similar draft. The only we talked about yesterday was the G2 magic. Niski even talked about it on the desk that we weren't really seeing. But we're definitely seeing a bit of it today.
Yeah, I think what G2 are very good at is actually Mickey.
Mickey needs to get out of this. He's already flashed and he's already down. First blood to Fnatic. That was beautiful. Okay. Here's Gromp. Razzle coming in now. The next wave is like 15 seconds away. Noah's going to get hooked with the deadly flourish as well. That next wave is a long way away. More to poke Hansummer and Mickey than anything. Oscar, though, in the top side. Going to struggle. Flashes away from the Seer, but the conflagration.
Jungler is here.
Man, this is still super risky, though. Cleanse flash on Hansummer. Mickey still has the aftershock. They flash for Hans. The cleanse away. Hans tries to jump towards the top side, but he's on the wrong side of the rift as Razzle and Jun find him. Mickey trying to trade in with Noah.
I mean, ultimately, Fnatic showing
that makes it really tough then when you hit a mid game, but Fnatic gonna try and punish bot lane.
Yeah, Hansummer, no flash, no cleanse, only level 4. Noah underneath the tower as Jun is going to go in first. Mickey low, down to about 200 HP. Jun tanking up the tower. The Ignite's not going to be enough. Noah, though, 2 shots.
At the moment, G2 are going to be just behind the play because of the way the lane assignments are right now.
See Mickey trying to team up with Caps in the mid lane. Jun here as well, shepherding Humanoid towards that mid lane tower. Grubs exchanged for the Drake at basically exactly the same time. Broken Blade still no flash as Razzle has made his way up here. Noah already here, of course. Call of the Forge God onto Oscar. He might die. The slicing Maelstrom. Oh, not even in this game. It's the slice and the dice. Broken Blade finds one. Noah, though, answers with a Mystic shot to get one of his own.
Take a moment.
Yeah.
It's just, I want to see how much Noah can do now on this Ezreal, because we kind of, like, we've already seen him have some great performance.
Traded between the junglers.
Flash from Mickey forward, but not really too much follow-up yet. The Strangled Thorns will keep Yike and Hansummer at bay. Curtain Call coming down. Depth charge Caps enough to get the kill. Mickey trying to escape. The Carling won't do anything to G2. TP behind now by Oscar. Will he be able to take out Hansummer, or will he just have to slice his way away from this 2 kill?
Push in for those void groups, but even with the control Fnatic have, they can still heavily contest this top side of the map.
And just look at where you are in terms of items. If you're G2, only one real...
Keep the tempo up so they can force back anyone from Fnatic, as you can see there, moving towards the bottom side. Yike just kind of doing his due diligence to force people away, and they're trying to hightail it towards this bot lane tower.
Two-shot barrage hits all 4 of them. There's the Zenith Blade. Another TP in by G2 as Jun thought it was a 2v3, but eventually it's a 4v2. G2 turn it around. Yike tanks the tower though, and Jun gets one in response. G2 were just playing for these extra 2 plates in the bot lane. They'll get them, but they sacrifice their jungler for it.
I really think that's still a worthwhile endeavor for Fnatic, especially if Noah can get a kill onto Hans.
Hans dodges the final Mystic shot.
They might get top tower. Like, it's so low, you have 6
saying.
grubs.
Yeah, so what happened was 1-for-1 trade in bot lane. You also commit the TP from Broken Blade and from Caps. The tower's going to fall at top as well. Like, I think that was a great set Caps up, and then they would try and cross-map. Can see the bot tower have Broken Blade with his ultimate, just catch this wave on bot. Because look, Caps is just kind of a spectator.
Fnatic in firm control of this game. 3,000 or 3,500 gold ahead. They have 6 for them.
I think by having Ornn, you always have a way to
win. True. Yeah, I'm not saying they have no way back in. Jun catches Yike though, and even with the Pyroclasm, Yike is down. The Strangled Thorns from across the wall as well. Might make it more. Caps finds another 2 for 2 so far in the exchange.
I'll have to double check them in the replays.
Flashes
forward, gets the kill, but I think...
I guess the game plan there from G2 is to try and set up deep vision on the bot side of the map in order to be ready for the dragon spawning in 45, but more question marks for me. I feel like that the easy objective for G2 is that top outer tower. They continue to send Broken Blade up there. He's now getting collapsed on. Noah.
Two-shot barrage going down, and there's a follow-up from Hansummer. Noah just gets a 1v2. Jumps across the wall, flashes the NRG logo, and on the top side of the map, Broken Blade is being chipped away as well. No escape for him. You have to think, where you're going to go, BB? It's absolute cinema to the top, or Razork to the bottom. In the end, Humanoid dashes forward. Broken Blade just trying to clear out the wave. He won't get it all, and Humanoid will take the kill. 4-0.
With the momentum in their favor once again. 2 early games now in a row have been in their control. Let's see if they can close this one. They've been in this position before.
Yeah, and any G2 fan will tell you the same.
Exactly. So I think both sides Oh, connects.
Looking
I
in,
don't know
Solar
if that was
Flare.
good.
Mickey tanks the tower for an absolute year. He'll fall. Depth charge goes down as well as Jun tries to get the shield of Daybreak Sun onto Broken Blade. He was able to escape the clutches of the tower. You inhibited the target though. No TPs available for G2. Broken Blade has one. Hansama gets the root here but doesn't open up the curtain call. True Shot Barrage clears out the way. Humanoid takes an inhib tower in the top lane.
G2.
I mean, G2 kind of had to take the long way around. They're trying to take a shortcut here. TP by Ornn to the tower. Jun low. They thought they were going all the way round, but it's ring around the roses for G2 as they find one. Quarter of Portugal coming down. Noah able to jump away, but he's still locked up. And it's happening again! It's happening again, but Fnatic are trying to slam the door in G2's faces. Broken Blade falls low, 2 for 2 so far in the exchange.
Essentially cause issues for yourself. Now G2 though, are TPing in. They want to try and commit towards this. Oscarinen is in base.
Zenith played in. Jun caught out first. The Stranglethorn's coming down as well. Mickey's the first to die. Curtains open from Hansama, but Oscarinen should be able to collapse onto him. Can't get there in time. Both the supports have gone to an early grave. The Drake, the target for Fnatic. G2 pushing down mid.
It's a trade of supports, as you said. Dragon exchange for the mid-tier 1. I feel like G2's in a better position because they also have access to the Baron. With a lot of ultimates used, there's a world where they could force this in order to maybe get another fight out from Fnatic.
Get a tier 2 before Fnatic do.
It looks like they'll just...
In mid, at least.
They'll just secure that objective.
Game 1, right? We talked about that Baron play, the call to take it.
I prefer this play much more. Just prioritize getting that mid wave, forcing G2 to walk up through their topside jungle.
Played in once again by Jun. Mickey has to flash away. Oscarinen will use the blast code, but he's pulled back with the dredge line. Flashes the wall. Caps dashing forward, looking for more. Caps takes the chunk with a Mystic shot. The burn, not enough to kill off the Croc.
Open here if G2 really want to commit on towards Noah and Raspberry.
I think G2 should just try and force a Baron to get the TP out from Humanoid right now because they can't really afford to send anyone.
Like, Solar Flare as well, just add it on top of it. Like, either team starting it is a risky endeavor unless they pull off it properly.
Mickey?
Broken Blade TPing in here. The Solar Flare going down on Timber. The Bellows Breath will avoid the stun. Mickey tanks the culling. Pyroclasm bouncing around. But no Blaze passive. Call of Forge God comes back. Noah trying to escape. The curtains open. The hook back from Mickey, but into the Stevax. Mickey will fall. Oscar just able to escape. Look at Noah, less than 12 HP. And you gets him. Some sort of burn pulled out of nowhere, out of the ether as Jun dives in with the Zenith Blade and Humanoid begins to open up, light slinging. Shooting shots into the back of Broken Blade. Jun now caught out. Hansama doesn't quite have the damage.
Quickly as he can. The crazy thing is, because of the deficit that G2's at, that's a bounty.
That just bounces to him right at the last moment, which is what kills him off. But, very close there for Noah. Solar Flare going down. Hansama just gets chunked. The Stranglethorns has been used. Mickey trying to retreat, but already Caps is down. A huge shutdown for Humanoid as G2 have to retreat. Mickey will heal up in a second. Instead, he's just going to go back to base.
I mean, Humanoid is in playoffs form right now. This man is a monster. And the fact that he was able to find that kill onto Caps, no TP, means that Baron is prime for the taking.
Hansama still has ultimate though if he wants to start to unload onto Fnatic in the pit. There it is.
As the curtain call, it's onto Oscarinen, Broken Blade and Yike trying to get towards the pit. The call of the Forge God lands onto 3. Jun diving in, Oscarinen dies, the Baron resets. Broken Blade getting onto the backline, and there goes Humanoid, is looking to make it 2. Put Noah in the arc with him instead. Jun will be the one that falls. Mickey flashes! And once again, somehow out of nowhere, G2 find victory in the jaws of defeat.
Fnatic just cannot keep G2 away. G2 find their moment to come back in. Hansama has a great ultimate, and just like that, G2 get the Baron.
Broken Blade on the backline finds a 3-man knockup. Excellent execution from
Tier 2 for G2, their march ever onwards, ever forwards towards the base of Fnatic, who are now on the back foot after being on the front foot basically the whole game. Oscar down to half HP. Cap's about the same, but he continues to put the missiles down. Broken Blade tanking this up. True Shot Barrage coming out, doesn't clear out the minion wave. The curtain call has been used as Hansama tries to end this show early. Inhibitor will fall. Hansama just holds on to the shots. It's Jun
so dramatically. Great damage once again from Humanoid.
So look at the damage back from Caps. BBTP's in. Keep that minion wave healthy. Other tier 2 still full HP. True Shot Barrage onto Caps. Humanoid dashes forward. G2 starts to disengage. Caps has a TP. The Drake up in 20 seconds time. Fnatic see their opportunity to engage. Jun goes in with a shield at Daybreak. But here comes the curtain call. Solo player's only going to land onto one. And Caps opens up onto Jun. The power of the sun. Not enough to keep Caps at bay. Humanoid down. Fnatic down again, it seems. Noah caught out. He tries to jazz away. He manages to survive with a flash with the barrier. He jumps back in. He gets Caps. But Hans Summer sinks a bullet in his back, puts him in the dirt with 4 members of Fnatic.
And that might be it for Fnatic. G2 are tearing through the base. Fnatic once more, they look like they had it, but G2, they just live in their heads.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. It seems for Fnatic, it's the same old story. Fnatic versus G2 is always a banger, but I'm sure Fnatic would want the tale to be told differently. Jun will find one, but G2 will be just one game away from Summer Split champions.